welcome to my channel. My name is Chinyere. I have my sister here. Let her introduce herself, what she does, her handles, her YouTube channel, everything. Let her just tell you everything. So, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Tochi.
First time, or maybe like
this is my first
a sit-down video.
Official. This is my
a sit-down video. Which one's official again?
This is official now. Actually, we are going to pay for this.
Who is paying you? But this one is not normal.
I am a YouTuber as well. My YouTube channel is Tochukwu Okoli, and I'm also on Instagram at BeTochi. I also make shoes, and my shoemaking handle is at Prinzia Big Feet. I make shoes for women with big feet. Yes, handmade shoes.
So we're going to talk about a few things. So I saw this post on Dang, and it's kind of stirred the need to have conversation on it. So the first thing we'll talk about, because I have my notes here just so that I don't forget, we're going to talk about this whole idea of people saying a woman should keep her home. I know that there's I haven't wrote it down, there's a place in the Bible that says a wise woman builds her home, but a foolish woman tears it down with her own hands. And I think our people are very good with, they are so good with just twisting the Bible so that it can benefit and suit them. I'm saying this because I've seen instances in marriages where things are happening, like, you know, when a situation is very toxic for a woman, and people are like, a wise woman keeps her home, a wise woman builds her home, almost as if a woman cannot step out of a toxic situation when it is not benefiting her. People say maybe a man is cheating on his wife, and then they're like, you must not leave your home for any other woman. You must not step out of your home for another woman. Another one will come and take. I'm like, as in, what do they want to take?
Like,
is it not share?
Your life to fit that situation, to make sure that you don't lose in that situation.
Exactly.
No matter how it's taking a toll on you, it doesn't just matter. You must fight.
Yeah, and I think there are those people that would attach this part of the Bible to that kind of situation. So it's like, a wise woman builds her home, a foolish woman tears it down. So if you decide to step out of a marriage that is not doing you well mentally, emotionally, just sit down in it, because you are still trying to build your home. So we just want to talk about, you know, that, and then I wanted to get her opinion, what she would think. And then there are a few things I also want to ask, a few things I came across online I also want to, you know, kind of throw out, and then I'll discuss, you know, talk about how I feel about those particular things. So I read like the breakdown of this verse in the Bible, and it said, it says the wife is a manager of the household on behalf of her husband and for the sake of their children. So that just kind of gives you an insight into what that a wise woman builds her home. So basically, we know that in marriages, women are more in control of the home. I think more in control in the sense that women have more of like the nurturing. We are more of nurturers than men are.
And we are more sensitive to mistakes and flaws and all that.
And there's also like this issue of women, still on the matter of women building their home, a wise woman builds her home, still this issue of people feeling that a woman has to give so much of herself in a marriage. So much to a point that it looks like the men are not held accountable for so much. But I know that most times you find that when people are married, you see that the woman is a lot more conscious of how she looks, how she dresses, how she smells. Sometimes there are women that just do it for themselves, and there's women that do it because they are trying to build their home, since they've been taught that they're supposed to keep their man by doing this particular kind of things. But you hardly see a situation where a man will be like, oh, I think I want to dress like this for my wife, or maybe I shouldn't smell for my wife, maybe I should go to the gym, my wife might not like the way I look. Like, it's bad enough that women are having children, so that kind of puts you more in a conscious state, because you know that, oh, after having children my body is going to change and all of that. But you find that men are married, and I mean, as the years go by, a lot of men add weight. Once many men get married, they don't look the same way they looked before they got married. So you then don't see as much dedication to how their bodies look as much as it is for women. I remember seeing this comment where a woman was like, she remembers how her husband was unfaithful in their marriage, and that automatically she just felt that it was because of the way she looked. She thinks she has added so much weight after having children. It's just to tell you the kind of pressure women put on themselves when it comes to this whole marriage thing. You shouldn't give all of yourself and not be expecting the same amount of effort from your partner. As much as you give, that's how much you should also require from that person. I've also heard cases where people would say a woman is the one that prays for the home, you are the one that should lead the prayer. How many things do you want to do?
In fact, do you know that there are a lot of men that don't go to church? On Sunday, their wives will go to church with the children
to pray for them.
Tell the wife to pray for.
Yeah.
Some people, it causes serious problem in their house, and you cannot talk to him because he grew up watching his father not going to church because he's the boss. In the morning,
so it's like the woman is standing in for the family.
You know, in the morning when the family is coming together to pray, the man will not come out to pray because he's the boss. He will stay indoors, and the wife would carry the family on her shoulders. And this, like, women are really going through it so much, and the men are not putting in as much effort as they should.
The women, So there was this post as well that I came across where a lady said she found her she found her friend's husband on a dating site. I mean, apparently she's on a dating site herself to find a man. But then she saw her friend's husband on a dating site, and she said she was shocked. So she now came and then asked Ife of Dan. She was like, what should she do? Should she tell the lady? Should she tell the man? And I don't know if Ife advised her, but I know that what she did at the end of the day was that she sent the man a message, and she was like, I saw you on this site, I'm giving you the chance to tell your wife by yourself. Yeah, she was like,
sorry, is she married?
No, she's not married.
Okay,
she's not married, she's single now. So she told the man, I saw you on this dating site, and I'm giving you a chance to report yourself to your wife instead of me to tell her. So that if he doesn't do it, then she will have to tell the wife herself. So the man was so nonchalant about it. The man was like, what does he think he's scared of her? That she can go ahead and tell his wife that after all, that's how when she gets married, she will control her husband. So eventually I think she said, she called the friend, and when she called the friend, the man was one that picked the phone, and then she told the man she went to talk to the friend. And I think she talked to the friend at the end of the day. What she said was that a lot of things that the friend told her that are a bit private, so she didn't want to share openly. But like, she was like, people are really suffering in this marriage thing, and that the worst thing is that the man refused to allow the wife join social media, and the wife doesn't work. From what she said, it sounded like the friend had other issues with the man in the marriage, so it wasn't like it was something new for a man to be that.
Probably one of the.
For a man to be that bold about that thing, that the wife has probably gone through, she has experienced all those kind of things before, and for her to still be there, and another one came to meet her there, that means she's actually stuck there. So it's not a situation that she could pull herself out of. But the good thing about having a platform was that Ife was like, you know what, we are going to find this lady a job. And what did they do? They found her a job the next day. So she's working, she said she's working in the admin of an investment bank. That's the job they got her. So people were even concerned that would the husband allow her work? But what they said was, initially when they just got married, the husband said he didn't want her to work. She had only taught during NYSC. So the man was like, okay, I don't want you to work, I want you to be a full-time housewife. But like I say, as the years, I think a lot of men do this where they feel, okay, I want you to be a housewife. And I think it's still the whole sick thing about trying to protect your wife from the outside world, and I think it's just stupid. If you want a woman to be a housewife, let it be for the right reasons. Okay, I want you to be able to take care of our children, but let me tell you, some men do that so that they can control the woman. So that first of all, you don't get funds coming into your hand. You don't have funds coming in, so you can't do what you please, you can't do what you want. But I think some men, they do it from the goodness of their heart. They want their wives to be relax, yes, take care of the children, have a more flexible schedule, that kind of thing. But for some men, they just want to control you. The men like that, their intentions were not pure from the onset. Because if your intentions were pure, in the case where you want her to stay because you want her to be a lot more relaxed, you know that you guys are going to start having children, why should the issue of, oh, you are lazy, after all, you are not doing anything? At the same time, it's possible he said it from a good part of his heart, but human beings change. Hey, but isn't that why people communicate? You can as well talk to the person and say, okay, things are like this, so you know how much. And now he needs support. So instead of going about it the better way, he's now shaming her that she's not doing anything. Okay, let me tell you this story about this woman. She got married to this man. She was probably getting older. You know how women feel pressured when they start getting to a particular age.
So she was probably getting older. She met this man, a Muslim man, who said he wanted to marry her. And then the man said he would do anything for her and everything. And then they got married. She introduced him to her people. They said he's a Muslim. No, we don't want her to get married to him. The man said he's going to become a Christian once they get married. So he started going to church with her.
So when they got married?
Immediately they got married. On the night they got married, this man just carried the hijab and gave the woman. Oh yeah, yeah. Woman said, this was not the plan. One, you have already started following me to church. It sounds like a movie, but it happened in real life. She said, we have already started going to church. I can never be a Muslim, no matter what. I can never be a Muslim. The man said, she must join. It didn't cause problem in their marriage for years. They were married for a very long time until maybe like last year or so. The man sent her out of the house.
Still on the Muslim issue.
She left with her children. On this same Christian Muslim, their firstborn is about 70 years.
But what kind of dishonesty and
I don't even
scam is that one?
Whether it's spiritual problem, because how can somebody be such a liar? Is she the only woman?
Such a liar.
Is she the only woman in the world? That is, he pretended to be who is good for her.
Yes.
Now the man is living in Aja with his children. He came and collected the children from the woman. She has 5 children. Collected the 5 of them from her to his house. He's now living with another woman
with the 5 children.
With the 5 children. Very uncomfortable situation, very uncomfortable house, everything. But just to make sure that this woman does not see the children. Every time he calls his daughter to make sure that she's not anywhere near her mother. And the mother is they're always calling their mom that they are missing her, this and that. The woman says she can't think, she can't do anything. She's like she doesn't have children. She's just living alone. She's living in her husband's house that he built and rented out, like not these small houses. He built it. She's just staying in one room there. The other rooms are rented out. So what does she want to do? If she goes to human rights or police, the man will send her out of the house.
Out of that house that she's living in?
Yes, out of the house she's living in, because she doesn't even have anything. She doesn't have anywhere to run to. So that's one of the major reasons for these mess-ups.
Yeah.
Having nowhere to run to and having no money, nothing doing.
It just limits you so much. Because imagine if she had money. She tried though. So with that Muslim-Christian quarrel, they still stayed in the marriage for that long with 5 children. Women are enjoying things. So some of people get mind though. Hey.
It's not easy. It's not, she doesn't really have a choice.
People have mind though. First child, second child, third child, fourth child, 5th child.
Twins self they did.
Oh. Yeah. So 4 pregnancies.
I feel like a lot of women before they get married, it's always advisable to find out who that man respects. Because a man that does not respect anybody, who will you talk to?
That would be able to caution him.
Senses.
Yeah.
Some men are just like they're on top of the world. You are nobody rich. And it's not, definitely not your person that will talk to that kind of person. Yeah. It's his own person, the person he respects. So
if person can't die,
that person says it is fine.
If person can't die,
your remote don't die.
Hey.
You don't finish with that. There are a lot of them on my mind. When it's sweet, I love you, I love you, I love you. It's easy to just follow.
Overlook.
When hard times hit, or when he starts showing you that part of him that you cannot even break through. That's when you will need that person to respect.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could be a pastor, it could be a father,
it could be a boss.
Exactly.
A boss at work.
Exactly.
We'll go give her warning. Yeah. But that means you have to be close to that person too. Yes. You have to have some sort of relationship with that person. So people are saying, if you are that friend, would you tell your friend directly that you saw her husband on a dating site? Or if you see your friend's husband cheating on her, or your friend's boyfriend cheating on her, will you tell that friend?
To be honest, it's not my business. I'm not the one that will break their marriage or destroy their marriage.
Hey.
I might talk to the man though. Then I can't tell the friend though. I cannot tell the friend. Unless if even if she's too close to me. What do I want to tell her? Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking. I don't know.
Well, for me, because I'm talking about this thing now. I'm not just saying, I'm picturing my close friend in my head.
Exactly.
I'm just imagining my close friend, maybe I see her husband. First of all, I think, well, I don't really have a relationship with all my friends' husbands. There's only one of my friends that I know that I can actually call her husband and like talk to him on the phone. So I would say, maybe the one I can talk to, I will talk to the husband first and say, oh, why are you doing this? You know, try to like talk sense. But then I feel like even if I talk to him, it will not do much. What will my talking to him do? Really? Is it going to stop him now? You say, okay, because your friend has caught me. Because your friend has caught. I feel like I will tell my friend though.
If you tell your friend, what's going to happen?
She can make decision from there.
Decision whether to leave him or not?
Yes.
You don't want to be the cause of that leaving.
I mean, the cause of the living is the cheating, it's not me. As you caught your friend's husband or boyfriend red-handed cheating on him.
Or if his boyfriend, of course. In fact, as I'm seeing him, I will call her and tell her.
Say now fuck boy be this so. They go.
Now, but if she's married to him,
you won't tell her.
Man, I don't know. I don't think I will. You know, some people want to not know. Some people want to not know.
But
they
why?
want to live in that. Some women actually suspect, but they choose denial. There was one video I was watching of one.
Is denial good? Is denial good for your life?
I really like, and she was talking about. Yeah. But she was talking about her husband cheating, and her husband, whether he cheats or not, as far as I don't know, it's not my business.
Why do people do that? Like I don't know if it's that women don't place enough value on themselves. Because to be honest, for me, sometimes I know that it will be hard, of course. It's hard news to take. It's the same way people get sick and people are scared to go and check if they have cancer in the hospital. It's hard news, but it's there, it's happening. As in, why are we now pretending like it's not there?
I think everybody had different things work for them. Some people just know that, man, this man, there's no way he's not going to cheat on me. And so, what I'm going to do is...
And so if you're that kind of person that's living in denial, if I tell you, that means you continue your life now. I will know that me, I've freed my chest. I don't tell you, Sha.
Oh, okay, as a friend.
So if you are living in denial, well, continue the denial, my dear sister. All I know is that from my own end, though, as the person that I am, I've told you because I care about you. I don't want you to be living a marriage where you're thinking that everything is bliss. That kind of friend coming to tell you and say, my husband really loves me. He bought me a phone. He bought me this. He did this. You are within yourself. You know that that man is not faithful.
You just leave and let her enjoy.
How will you be? Hi. I can't understand this enjoyment in ignorance. So.
I cannot force myself on you. You enjoy your marriage. Unless if I see that you are investigating, I cannot help you. You know,
just to end the matter.
See, actually, I saw him at so place.
I don't know. You guys should share with me. Let me know because I know people is like people have very conflicting opinions on people are like, why should you tell the person? Is it your opinion? Because even the comment of that post, hey, it was fire for fire. But the ones that are insulting, the ones that will tell the friend though. The ones that are insulting, the ones that will not tell the friend though. Like it was so conflicting. So you guys will let me know. Me just thinking of my friend.
Me and my girl.
To be honest, I would expect my friend to tell me. So I guess that's the reason why I would tell my friend.
Would I want my friend to tell me?
I would want my friend to tell me. I would want my friend to tell me, to be honest. We're not because God forbid Nigeria when I don't come. We were talking about something already saying God forbid here. But I would expect my friend to do the same thing for me. So maybe that's why naturally I would just feel like I have to tell her because I just owe it to her. And then it's not me and that friend that will now beat that man. Or now find boys.
Then at the end of
find boys to beat that man. Then at the end of
the day, when your friend is lonely in a house, probably wishing she had forgiven her husband, because truly you never know the future. Probably wishing she had forgiven the husband. Maybe now a single mother.
Then you now get married.
House. I don't know your situation. So maybe you're married now. She'll be sitting in my house and thinking, this is my friend. She's the one that.
She's a rubbish friend.
Now look at her. She's enjoying her marriage. You know, a woman is the one that
she's a rubbish friend.
A wise woman builds her home. A foolish woman tears it down.
She's a foolish friend. I don't wish to have foolish friends, to be honest. And then I think again, this whole thing also has to do with the kind of friend you have, because people have different characters and different attitudes. So I'm guessing you also have to know what your friend can take. Is your friend the kind of person that will want to accept the truth? Yeah. Because some friends are like, abeg, tell me, babe. If you just tell me now, I know me, I just step out. I don't want wahala. But there's some friends that want to live in that denial where they don't carry the husband like crown on their head. Those ones where you can just look at it and just say, well, you will keep quiet. But to be honest, I will not be comfortable around that friend. Her parents need to open up their door so that when a woman is having too much of something, she needs to just get out of that situation and relax her head. Her parents' door should be wide open for her to come in and balance. As in balance with comfort. Women are going through a lot, and I think it's more difficult for women that don't have family that are willing to stand by their side and say, "Now this is my child though. If there's any mess up, we'll come and get our daughter back." Leave us comments in the comments section down below. Let's interact. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. I'll leave her YouTube link down below, and I'll leave her channel name on the screen so you can check her out. I'll see you in my next video.
Bye.